Have you ever wondered what depression really is? Depression is a complex mental health condition that affects millions globally. It's not just a passing feeling of sadness or a temporary rough patch. It's a persistent, pervasive state of low mood that can disrupt daily life. In our comprehensive discussion today, we're going to explore the different types of depression, delve into what causes it, and provide insights into how to cope with it. Remember, depression is not just a mood. It's a serious condition that requires understanding and action. Depression comes in many forms, each with its own unique characteristics. Let's begin with Major Depressive Disorder, or MDD. This is perhaps the most recognized type of depression. It's characterized by a persistent low mood, a lack of interest or pleasure in activities, and feelings of hopelessness that last for at least 2 weeks. Next, we have Persistent Depressive Disorder, previously known as dysthymia. This type of depression is a long-term chronic condition. While the symptoms may not be as severe as those of MDD, they can linger for years, subtly eroding one's quality of life. Bipolar disorder, though distinct from unipolar depression, involves depressive episodes. These periods of low mood alternate with episodes of mania or hypomania, characterized by elevated or irritable mood and increased energy or activity. Seasonal affective disorder, aptly abbreviated as SAD, is a type of depression that occurs at a specific time of the year. It often surfaces during the fall and winter months when sunlight is scarce, leading to feelings of lethargy, sadness, and a loss of interest in regular activities. Postpartum depression is a condition that can affect new mothers. It is associated with hormonal changes after childbirth, coupled with the immense emotional and physical challenges of adapting to motherhood. This can lead to feelings of extreme sadness, anxiety, and exhaustion that may interfere with a mother's ability to care for herself or her family. Lastly, there's psychotic depression, a severe form of depression accompanied by psychotic symptoms. These may include delusions or false beliefs and hallucinations, which are seeing or hearing things that aren't there. Each type of depression is unique, with its own set of symptoms, triggers, and impacts on a person's life. Understanding these types helps in identifying and addressing the specific needs of those affected. By gaining a deeper knowledge of these conditions, we can better empathize with those who are struggling and more effectively support their journey towards mental health and well-being. What causes depression? It's a combination of factors. Depression isn't the result of a single cause. Instead, it's a multifaceted condition born out of an intricate web of genetic, biological, environmental, and psychological factors. Let's delve into how these elements interplay to contribute to the onset of this mental health condition. Firstly, let's look at the genetic factors. Just like the color of our eyes, our susceptibility to depression can be written in our genes. If you have a family history of depression, you may be genetically predisposed to the condition. However, it's important to note that not everyone with a family history will develop depression, and many without any family history do. It's a predisposition, not a certainty. Moving on to the biological factors. Our brain chemistry plays a significant role here. Neurotransmitters, the brain's chemical messengers, are often out of balance in people with depression. Changes in the structure and function of certain areas of the brain can also contribute to depression. Additionally, hormonal changes, such as those that occur during puberty, pregnancy, postpartum, and menopause, can trigger depressive episodes. Now let's consider the environmental factors. Life isn't always smooth sailing. Traumatic events, chronic stress, financial difficulties, and significant life changes can all act as triggers for depression. These situations can overwhelm our coping mechanisms and lead to feelings of hopelessness and despair. Lastly, psychological factors also play a role. Those with low self-esteem, a history of trauma, or certain personality traits, such as being overly dependent or excessively self-critical, may be more prone to depression. So, as you can see, depression isn't a choice. It's not a sign of weakness or a character flaw. It's a result of a complex interplay of factors. Understanding this is crucial in removing the stigma surrounding depression and fostering empathy towards those battling this condition. Depression isn't a choice. It's a result of a complex interplay of factors. Scene script. Depression is treatable. The first step is knowing how to cope. The journey of overcoming depression, professional help is a cornerstone. Therapists, counselors, psychiatrists, they all have the skills and knowledge to guide you through this process. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, is one of these most effective therapeutic modalities, as it helps change the negative thought patterns that often accompany depression. In some cases, medication may also be prescribed to help rebalance the brain's neurotransmitters and alleviate symptoms. But professional help is just one piece of the puzzle. Building a robust social support network is equally important. Friends and family can offer a shoulder to lean on, an ear to listen, and hands to help. Sharing your thoughts and feelings with trusted loved ones can provide emotional validation and practical assistance. Lifestyle changes also play a crucial role in mental well-being. Regular exercise can boost your mood by releasing endorphins, the body's natural feel-good chemicals. Eating a balanced diet can provide the necessary nutrients for your brain to function properly. And getting enough sleep can help regulate your mood and energy levels. Mindfulness and relaxation techniques such as meditation and deep breathing can be powerful tools in managing stress and promoting emotional balance. These practices can help you stay present rather than dwelling on past regrets or worrying about future uncertainties. Setting realistic goals can also be beneficial. Rather than feeling overwhelmed by the enormity of your tasks, break them down into manageable steps. Celebrate small victories, and remember that progress, no matter how slow, is still progress. Overcoming depression is not a linear process. There will be ups and downs. There will be days when you feel like you're moving forward, and days when you feel like you're taking steps back, and that's okay. What's important is to keep going, to keep trying, to keep fighting. Remember, you're not alone. Many others have walked this path before you, and many more will walk it after you. Reach out, seek help, and take one day at a time. With the right tools and support, overcoming depression is possible. Depression is a journey, not a destination. We've journeyed through the complex landscape of depression, exploring its various types, from major depressive disorder to seasonal affective disorder. We've acknowledged the multifaceted causes of depression, blending genetic, biological, environmental, and psychological elements. We've also illuminated effective coping strategies, emphasizing the importance of professional help, social support, lifestyle changes, and mindfulness. As we conclude this journey, let's carry forward this knowledge. Remember, understanding depression is the first step towards conquering it.